Hello, Facebook. How y'all doing? Look who we have in the building. I know it. I know. But thank you for tuning in to Talking Tea with Tika and
co-host Will.
Are y'all feeling this right here or what? I mean, honestly. You really? You want to go get them? You gonna see what they think? Yeah. First of all, we'll see if you notice. We're not even gonna tell you what we were talking about. We'll see. Let me see some thumbs up if you're already there. We're also live on Erica's. Yours is Lady in Me.
It is Lady in Me.
So you can see it on her feed as well. But let us get some thumbs up that you guys are there. I see you guys are logging in. Hi.
What's going on?
Y'all know we got a lot to talk about, honey. We got a big old thing of tea, a big old cup. I got a hat for the shade. I got some shade. Listen. Woo! Lord have mercy. I'm so excited. Hey, y'all. I see y'all checking in. Y'all know I can't see. So I can't even see who's there. But anyway, we're going to do a little bit better about that, too. But today's topic is what? Stinky politics. But let's get a little work. Let's get a little business out of the way first.
Yes.
We're still sending prayers to Big Al. We haven't gotten an update since last week, but we know God is doing His thing.
That's right. That's right.
Also, Kim Davis. Guys, look forward to that because Kim is having a lot of big events going on, fundraisers to help her with her need right now. So continue to lift those folks up in prayer. We also want to let you guys know this. If you want us to start announcing any shows or any events that you have coming up for the week coming, so say for instance, we're taping today. If you have an event coming up for this weekend, you need to send it to us via email, which is, what is it, talkingtea2016@gmail.com. That's talkingtea2016@gmail.com. We will not keep it past the week of, if that makes sense. So if your event is this weekend, send it to us, and we'll say, no, that won't work, because we don't know about it yet. How did we say we're going to do it?
Well, they'll need to get it to us at
next week.
Next week. So like right now, if you got an event coming up for next week, we need the information this week.
Right, and we'll talk about it next Wednesday.
Exactly, before Wednesday. And look, don't wait till Wednesday to send it. We need it on Monday to the latest.
At the latest, because we don't have a budget, so that means that we have to do it between working.
Exactly.
Okay, but at any rate, anything else you wanted to kind of get out of the way before we get started?
Man, y'all been a great audience, and we definitely appreciate you. That means a lot for the support that you all constantly give us each and every week. That means a lot. So for that, I just want to say, hey, thank you guys and ladies for your support.
And listen, when we're dancing on the floor, I'm not judging you. This weekend, I'm dancing, and before they can even start it, like, listen, I put my sweat rag on the table. I don't have my Bluetooth on. I got this. I'm like, I'm not going to talk about you on a Saturday. It's Wednesday that I talk about you.
Exactly.
I mean, come on. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. But let's start talking about stinky politics. All right, so you know our titles always have twofold. The stinky part is the hygiene.
Man, you know what? I'm drinking it out.
See, if you got something at your desk which you can drink, take a sip right there. Let me know you took a sip. Send me a thumbs up. Let me know you had to take a sip just on the title alone. Okay, so I see your thumbs. Apparently, there are some issues with the little hygiene on the floor, like while we're dancing. Like, so, okay, so I have personally run into it myself.
Yes.
Where the man was a little pungent under the arms. You remember how kindergarten kids used to smell? They smell like onion. That's... so when you're dancing with someone that may be a little pungent or may need a mint.
Hey, give me words we understand. Take that word. Everybody know what pungent means, so give us words we understand.
Stank. Rank. Rancid.
Let's just keep it simple. Funky. There we go. We got the right word now.
No.
We got the right word now.
I mean, what do you do? I mean, because obviously it's a problem. A lot of our topics come from you guys. You guys are inboxing me saying, Latika, we need to address the smell, the odor, the halitosis, and all kind of things. I mean, what do? Do you avoid that person, or do you tell them? I mean, why are y'all looking at me? Why y'all answer?
We listening.
They're not even helping me. I'm out here by myself, and they're not. What do you do?
Well, anytime I find myself faced with someone whose breath with an F, because when you smell it, it's like. I offer them some gum immediately after the dance. I say, come with me, baby. Let me. I think that's a nice way of letting them know that, hey.
Well, I understand that. What I do is I could be chewing a piece of gum. I spit that piece out, put a new piece in, and say, hey, you want one? No, I'm good. No, take one. That's the best way to do it.
Okay, so what if they are pungent up under the armpits?
I haven't addressed that.
I have. So
What you say? What did you say to him?
I just ran from him.
Oh no, we gotta address it. How you address it?
I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I mean, do you? The men is easier. What do I do? Do I offer them a warm, soapy towel? I mean, what do I do? Guys, what do we do? You guys wanted to discuss this. It's out there, so what do we do?
And it's not just the men.
No, it's the women.
Cause ladies, y'all know we get the dancing, the thighs get the rubbing.
You know what? I can't.
Okay. I'm telling you, carry some wipes and some FPS in your bag. I know what I'm talking about, because some of us are thick in the thighs. You get the rubbing and dancing.
I mean, I don't know. It's a sensitive subject, but I think it needs to be addressed. We're grown,
Right.
And I know my mom used to always tell me, if someone else could smell it, you've already smelled it.
You know, I guess for me, here we go.
Baby, I don't think we ever had a service so sensitive.
Here we go.
We don't even know what to say.
Here we go. No, here's the bottom line. It doesn't take a whole lot. First and foremost, we understand our body chemistry as well as sensitive, what we're sensitive to, whether it be whatever deodorant, whatever we use, and we understand that we know the chemistry of this body better than anyone else does.
Right.
And what I do understand is this here. I'm a firm believer that if you put deodorant on tonight and you wake up the next morning, you still smell like that deodorant, then 9 out of 10 times you got a good deodorant. Now, I'm not being funny here. And Tanya will tell you, let me run out of deodorant. I will grab her deodorant and will not think twice about it until I get to the store and get me some. And I'm just being honest.
I mean,
now, and I'm sometimes not being funny. Sometimes, and hey guys, I'm gonna hit y'all hard here because this is a hard one. Believe it or not, sometimes I understand they talk about the chemistry of how they make the deodorants for everyone. Honestly, it doesn't work. Every deodorant doesn't work for everyone. And there's times I can tell you honestly, I know some women that, man, them armpits are rough. And I believe that you use deodorant, but maybe you want to switch over to a male's deodorant because nobody know you got it on, but you. That may be a little bit stronger to work with your chemistry a little bit better. That's all. Hey, y'all got me out here. Now I'm out here now. I'm going with it. So, but you know, with that being said, you know, it's going to be rough, you know, if we don't do anything to fix it.
I found out I needed to change my deodorant at a set. Somebody gave me a left turn and I said, okay, I need to go ahead and change that deodorant. Right.
well, I mean, be honest. You know what I mean? That's honesty. You don't want to be known as the person that have funky armpits.
Right. I think basic hygiene is warranted, and especially when you're dancing. You need to wash before you go to the set.
I think people are washing before they go. I think, you know, you named it. You know, sticker girls, we have to make sure we do a little extra.
Right. And
I'm just saying.
Sometimes those shirts smell like mildew. You need to let them dry a little longer.
I'll take them out of the wash before they sit
right.
there. It's usually like that water.
I can smell that mildew. That's not cool. That's not cool. And
but do you think they can smell it?
I know. There have been times in which I've smelled a shirt and it smells like mildew.
Yeah.
Right. And let's not even talk about that cootie rag.
Okay, so they say they can't hear us and we got static in our feed.
Oh,
so let me know. We're gonna do another test. Let me know if you all can hear us now.
Or is the music too loud?
Give me some thumbs. Turn the music down. Give me some thumbs up if you all can hear us.
Are y'all able to hear?
Because we'll make sure y'all hearing about this funk hitting the fan. Now we got to make sure y'all hear about that. Let
Give me some
look at
thumbs up.
You got some responses on here. See,
All right, give me some thumbs up. Y'all can hear us now. Give me some thumbs up.
Okay, so they can hear on my feed. Somebody just said something.
Are y'all able to hear me on this?
Okay, so I got thumbs up over here, so you
Okay,
all can hear us. What about
Melanie Fields says, so you put your shades on, Tika.
Girl, I can't. It's too much. It's
All right,
just
so
too much.
You can hear
anyone that's on Javelle,
Hey,
if you can hear us, give me a thumbs up. Give me something on this feed over here, so we make sure both feeds are picking up.
Very good. On Will's feed.
On DJ Neil's feed, we see it on the Tika's. So give me some thumbs up over here on
DJ Neil's.
On DJ Neil's feed. If you're on my feed, give me some thumbs up so we can know you can hear us.
Oh, okay, so I guess y'all can.
Okay, so we're good. Okay, so are we straight on this hygiene, or we still gonna have a problem? Okay, did we fix? Okay, what did you call the?
Well,
Oh, Lord. What did you?
Rose Moore says baking soda and coconut oil works wonders.
Wow. How? Like, what do you do?
Well,
How you mix it?
What are you
Yeah, I
doing
see
with
that.
this baking soda and
I see
coconut
that.
oil?
Baking soda and coconut oil. Does that work under the arms, or what is that?
Okay, so the
I
music is
use
turned
coconut
down.
oil for everything, but I don't.
Okay, so Beth says she hears us loud and clear.
Okay, very good. Thank you. We're trying, ladies.
Okay.
Give us some ideas. I mean, you know, we can't do the
Okay, what about now? Anybody on my feed,
the
on
baby
DJ Neil's
powder.
feed?
Oh
Because
no.
I know back in the day, honey, we used to do a couple
Okay,
of
so over there we
things of
good.
baby powder down there, and your thing's all right. But I think it's calling cancer or something else,
Right,
so don't
yeah.
do that. But ladies, we got to figure it out. I know we being
Okay,
a
we'll
little
do that.
Black soap helps.
black soap.
Right. And being hairless. Well, I'm
Let's be no, you.
Okay.
That's
okay.
true.
Just
Ladies,
hair
panty liners.
moisture.
Okay, we gotta start over. They said a lot of people said they couldn't hear us.
Which part did y'all not hear? We got to talk about that again. Oh,
We're gonna keep it short. What we're talking about is stinky people on the dance floor. If you can hear me, let me know y'all heard that. Stinky people on the dance floor.
he kind of summarized it, but yeah.
That's a short version. And what do you all suggest? Because y'all talked about it. Y'all send us. No, we don't discuss anything that you all send it to us.
Yeah.
Understand that first of all. And so now that we out here,
Y'all
we're
live
talking
by
about stinky
ourselves.
people on the dance floor. And I said earlier that sometimes even if a female's deodorant or a male, sometimes you may have to switch up your deodorants to find the right deodorant to work for. Just because mama used it or because daddy used it, that doesn't mean that deodorant is going to work for your chemistry. That's a short version of what we've been talking about. And I heard them say we talk about baking soda, baking powder, or what's
I
it,
don't think
baby
it's it,
powder,
but-
or baby powder.
Lord have mercy.
May I add a trip to the dentist? That's just a trip to the dentist.
For
does not-
halitosis.
Seriously. As soon as I see a yuck mouth, I know that breath gonna be stank.
Can y'all hear us now?
You know what?
I had to see.
These two right here.
I'm sorry.
I'm always the one that's trying to be politically correct, and I don't.
This
they
is
just-
not a politically correct subject.
I know,
Sorry.
but how do we? Okay, so.
Dentist.
Oh Jesus.
Brush,
Brush and floss.
floss,
And
mouthwash.
get that tongue. Scrape that tongue.
Okay, so this static on this feed.
Go on
Okay.
ahead and do that.
Okay, but did she tell us how to use the?
Oh wait, how
the
do we
baking
use
soda,
the baking soda?
The baking soda and what else?
The baking soda and the coconut oil. Who mentioned
Baking
that?
soda and
Hey,
coconut
Fancy.
oil. There's
Hey,
some type of
Mary.
concoction somebody is trying to tell us about.
Rose Moore, we need help with the baking soda.
We need help.
Oh, you said put it together. Makes a paste.
Makes a paste.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, like a
no.
toothpaste?
She said make a paste and put it underneath your arms. I don't want to try that on a set. Maybe I'll try that just on a regular day and then
And see if it
Right,
works.
'cause I
Because
don't
then it
want-
makes up your clothes.
and then
stuff.
oil just dripping down and that may be a bit much. But thank you for that.
But thank you for the insight. We do appreciate it.
Yes.
My grandma used to say, oh, never mind.
What grandma said?
Grandma used to say, honey, you need an animal.
Woo! You know what? You make a very good point.
Seriously, that's
a
what
lot
she
to
was
do with it.
saying.
Diet has a lot to do with your odors. It does.
That's what she said. They did castor oil
Castor oil, right?
and an animal.
And animal.
Solved everything. You had a headache,
Animal.
castor oil, animal.
Tussin. Put some tussin.
Tussin. You know what? I'm so done. We're kind of stalling a little bit because we're trying to make sure Will's
Right.
feed is good before.
But you don't want to go cheap with deodorant.
Ooh.
Leave a Tussie on the counter.
They still sell Tussin?
Yeah, I've seen Tussie. Yeah.
That wet stuff?
Right. And sometimes those all natural deodorants.
All right, so if you just joined DJ Neophyte, let me know if the static is gone.
What you could do is do clinical strength.
That's what I had to switch to.
Degree has, I know they have a line of clinical strength. My daughter, my youngest daughter, is an athlete, and she was running into that. Like regular deodorant was not working. So when she switched over to clinical strength degree, that was what her chemistry worked. She's not an athlete, she's not really a shot put now, but she still uses it and it works fine.
Thanks, Joy.
Whatever works, that's what you need to do.
Right.
And save us, please. Save our souls.
And Melanie Fields said, switch it up sometimes.
And believe it or not, though, I found that degree really is a good deodorant.
It really is.
Honestly, I've tried Bright Guard. I've been through quite a few deodorants. When I found degree was really a great deodorant. It doesn't matter. I've tried 3 from 1 versions that they make, and I'm telling you.
So maybe that's a sponsorship plug. I don't know. Somebody knows some people that work at degree.
Hey.
We need a budget.
Don't get that funding.
But I just want to make sure that we don't stink. So it doesn't matter. Hey, if I find something that works, that might work for me, just might work for you.
Right.
I think we should have fans and degree.
Fans and degree.
For sale at the 6. Anyway, I digress. All right, so let's go on to politics. No, we're going to go to ladies.
Oh.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Oh.
Ladies going to bring you guys world's largest synopsis this weekend. Ladies sings the news, baby. Let's hear it, baby. Let's hear it.
All right. So I came here to talk about fashion, so I'm gonna stick to that. But before I do, I need to give a wink and a smile to Mr. Pete Frazier and the Majestic Gents.
Yes. Job well done.
For doing an exemplary job with the world's largest.
Yes.
And also Andre Blackwell and T. Pratt. They hosted the pre-party that Friday. And, stepping is very much a very exclusive sort of hobby and community. And those 3 gentlemen, along with the Majestic Gents, they made everyone feel inclusive. So whether you've been stepping for 2 months or 20 years, you felt like you were part and you belonged there. So I can even recall Andre Blackwell after the Friday party, making sure that he shook everyone's hand, saying thank you for coming. Mr. Pete Frazier, he touched everybody. He would come, if all of us were sitting here, he would come and make sure he put his hands on everyone. So they did a very good job with that. But I'm here to talk about fashion, honey. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Friday was the pre-party, as I mentioned. And best dressed nominees, and these are the men, I'm starting with the men. There were so many men that came dressed to the nines that I just could not choose. First up, Sean Bandy.
Okay.
Woo! Sean, now I love a classically dressed man. Now, I know that I can be very eclectic in what I wear, but when it comes to a men's fashion, you cannot go wrong with classic. He had on a very nice tailored suit, a bow tie, and suspenders. Baby!
What?
Sean did that.
No.
Sean be my Valentine Bandy. Did that.
So you got a middle name now.
He did that. And I'll leave that right there.
Okay.
Andre Blackwell. Andre Blackwell always comes correct. I've never seen him out of step, pun intended. But he had on a very nice blue, it looked bespoke because it fit him like a glove. Nice shiny black shoes, a blue tie. Joy, baby, you did that, honey.
That was
Antonio Rollerson. Now, I'm not much for tone on tone. I don't necessarily like 2 primary colors together. He had on a bright red suit, fitted. He has nice body, nice build. He had on a blue shirt underneath and blue shoes. Ordinarily, that I wouldn't like that. On him, he wore that.
I think I saw the picture.
He looked very good. I took a picture with him.
I did see that. Very nice. Very nice.
Mr. Pete Frazier.
Well, I mean,
come on now.
Honestly,
come on now.
Saying.
I was waiting for the 007 crew to show up.
Not the crew.
Yes, honey, because Mr. Pete Frazier looked, and he was impeccably dressed. White jacket, piping, black. It was classic. It was crisp. It was all that. Honorable mention: Ferries Henderson. Ferries looked. Ferries had on a hat. He had on a black vest, crisp white shirt. Again, all of these men were classically dressed. You cannot go wrong. And I loved the hat. That was a nice touch, Ferries. Women, Joanne Kane. Shut it down.
What?
Joanne came and shut it down.
All right.
She had on a custom pink dress. It had a nice tail in the back with Swarovski crystals on the tail.
Oh.
Joanne did that, honey. Had a bling necklace. She looked elegant. I love the pop of pink.
Mm-hmm.
It was appropriate for her figure. It was gorgeous.
Joanne, girl.
Tina Renee Moore. She's a very slender, dark-skinned woman, gorgeous. She had on a double-breasted jacket. It was black, shorts, and she had on thigh-high. I don't think y'all heard me. Thigh-high. Caged patent leather boots.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she looked great.
Excuse me.
I'd also like to give honorable mention to Miss Lady Margaret. Lady Margaret looked great. She had on a black leather skirt, a black sheer top, and she has a very nice small back. The whole back was sheer, and it was a lot of feathers right here. And she had her hair up in a ponytail. The reason why I added her is her hair was up in a ponytail. Ladies, if you're wearing an outfit that has a lot of movement and it has a lot going on here, the hair needs to be up or back. It shouldn't compete with the outfit. Lady Margaret did that flawlessly, and she had on some black leather shoes with studs on, like that. I also want to give honorable mention to Ms. Desiree Fortuneau. She had on a really beautiful cranberry dress, had a nice little knot right here, 2 slits. It wasn't too sexy, not too sultry. I liked it.
Yeah,
We want to talk about, so that was Friday.
That was just Friday.
Now, I'm sure y'all saw the folks at the world's largest.
No, I didn't.
Y'all didn't see the folks that competed?
No.
I didn't see anything.
Y'all didn't see nothing?
No.
Oh, so let me go on to that very quickly. The men. I'm sorry, y'all. Mr. Pete Frazier again. What y'all want from me?
Okay, so it's not
What
fair.
y'all want
So
from me?
like Pete is gonna always like
The man
irritated.
had on, a multicolored pinstripe suit. The suit was like a cream, but it was blues and oranges, stripes in the suit with the matching shoes. Come on, man.
gosh.
What you want from it? All right. Honorable mention, Mr. Glenn Ellington. Mr. Glenn Ellington came and showed out. The man had on a custom gray and red suit. I took a picture with him. Y'all check that out. Women, Miss Sherry Gordon.
I think I saw her.
Miss Sherry
I think I
Gordon
saw a picture of her.
had on the most amazing blush and coffee colored dress. It had a nice sunflower right here, which is a nice playful touch. Her hair looked great. She had on some very beautiful glitter crystal shoes. Her legs, her body, she looked amazing. Miss Shelley Holder, representing Atlanta.
Yes.
What's up, Shelly?
Shelly and John, you guys, we're very proud of you guys.
Yes,
very proud of you guys.
Yeah, she had.
Talk to us about that dress she had on. It was gorgeous.
It was ivory, long, graceful. It was mermaid, and when she danced, woo, it flowed, and she looked so elegant.
Very nice.
She looked amazing. Her
She
hair.
did. I
was
saw it. I saw it. Now, I
She
did
did
see
look
that.
really nice.
I did see that.
You saw that.
I saw that. Yes, I did see that. Yes, that was a bad dress she had.
Shelly did that. Honey.
Shelly did that.
Yes.
Shelly.
She did all that.
All right, girl.
Honorable mention, Miss Kizzy Martin. She walked with Drew, and she had on a teal. It was shorts, but it had a long cape on the side. And normally, I wouldn't necessarily say shorts for a walking category, but she did it flawlessly.
Okay.
And because of that long drape cape, and it just when she danced, it
It still
flowed.
gave you that.
I had to
flow.
give her that honorable mention for that. Very quickly, couples. Kevin Dockery and Vicky Henning. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. They had on blush with a touch of burgundy. They danced for their life. They danced like their life depended on it on this stage. You hear me? It was either dance or die. They did that. So they got
And they
first
placed,
choice.
right?
The first place.
Okay.
There's no
First
other,
place.
old school.
Okay.
There's no other place for those two.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Also, Rich Jackson and Sabrina, they had on another. Listen, when you go to the world's largest, you cannot buy something off the rack.
Jesus, I can't even get all my stuff together at one time. It's just too much. That was my head.
It's custom or don't come at all. And that's just how it is. Rich Jackson and Sabrina. they had on a gray ensemble, which harkened
I did see them.
a bygone era.
Yes.
They looked
I did like that.
great.
They did look
Let me
good.
tell you about Miss
It was
Sabrina,
dressed-
honey.
it was fit her to the T.
Miss Sabrina put the number on her
I
thigh.
saw that.
On her thigh.
I think it was
said-
59.
I said, you do that, Mama.
You better do that.
All of it. All of
Okay.
it. My
Very
next couple, Ed Donaldson and Amanda Anderson.
King Jaffa Joker, let me tell you something. Is that velvet? I had to do it. I had to.
Like, you would have to be living under a rock not to know who they are and what they had on. They did.
Y'all did that.
Y'all did all of that. And then she had the makeup on her face. She had the dots.
No.
Yes, she
So
did,
you
honey.
couldn't see all that from the video.
Well, yeah,
See.
she did that, honey. They
Excuse
looked great.
me.
He had a
Excuse
custom
me.
cane.
I did say, listen, they went all the way out. If you're gonna do it, and do it well. Like she said, don't buy off the rag. That's not gonna be.
Can't do
That's
it.
not gonna be enough. Everybody's judging you.
Or
But let's be now.
Or have it tailored.
Well, okay, I get it. I know you're ready to say maybe that's all you can do. That's all you can afford. I get
We
it.
gotta go with the man who puts on the words large, and his
He did
exact
say that.
words were that everyone just may not be able can afford to go out and get custom made outfits.
That's
So
true.
at the end of the day, they did the best that they could do with the outfit that they was able to afford to buy. So I don't want to beat up people because their outfits may not stack up to what I would think or what someone else would think would be considered to be in the norm for this kind of because at the end of the day, it's about the competition.
right.
And the fact that they come up there and put themselves in the limelight of thousands and thousands of people, not just on that one night, but then even the nights and the days to come. Because if people looking at the videos and people looking at them, at the end of the day, some people just can't afford to go out and spend thousands of dollars on to get a custom made outfit. And then let's just face it, if most of the time you live in Chicago, so in Chicago you can afford to buy things. You got friends who make stuff in Chicago.
Okay, listen to me. I get it.
Right.
Maybe you cannot afford to go and get something made.
Right.
But let me tell you something that you
Make sure
can
it
do.
Make sure it's-
It can fit.
Well, yeah, now.
It can fit. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw it out there. Ladies, if you start walking forward and you stop, but your toes keep walking, that shoe is too small. Okay? Now I'm tired of getting inbox messages of folks' feet with their toes on the floor. Listen, if you are walking forward and you have stopped and your toes
I'm sorry,
are
guys, you
still
laughed so hard. I'm
going,
sorry.
the shoe is too small. I can't keep up with your toes. It's too small.
Let's not stop right there. Let's just be honest here now.
Oh, help us.
Let's not stop there. I know it's a guy, y'all gonna hate me after this, and I'm coming to be okay with that now. I'm coming to be okay with that because I'm really saying what somebody else want to say, but you just want to go out and put it out there.
Juan said.
Now listen, just because it make the outfit in your size, don't mean you put that outfit on. Now, if you put that outfit on, ladies, and you turn and look over your shoulder in that mirror, and you see indentions, cradles, a sponge look. If you see that sponge look through that outfit, put on some Spanx
No.
to smooth that out.
No.
I'm just being, I'm saying what somebody else want to say. So let me put it on out there.
Wait.
Put on some Spanx.
Wait, did he say indentions like paragraphs?
And dentures like this.
Baby,
Y'all know how
now
sponge
that
look.
is spo-
Y'all know how sponge look. Got all the holes going on through it. Going all through. Y'all see how that sponge
You need to
look.
quit.
Now y'all put on some Spanx to smooth that out. Come on now. Y'all know you're wrong. Let me tell you something. I must put this out real fast. I told my girl Tanya one time we was in St. Louis. And I told her this lady had this outfit on.
Oh my God.
And when I looked at the outfit, all I could see was lumps, humps, and dentures, all the stuff that you shouldn't see through the outfit.
I'm done.
Now,
Latika is done.
I told Tanya, I said, hey girl, I said, babe, the reason why she has that on, because somebody is telling her she look good in it. Tanya said, no, ain't no way. We on our way to the elevator. As soon as we get in the elevator, as soon as we walk in, this girl turned and said, "Oh, girl, you look so good in that outfit." I looked at Tony and said, "Ha, you see?" Everybody knew what he talking. I said, "Ha, you see?" Come on, let me tell you something. You got to be a friend to your. If you're not willing to tell your girlfriend, "Hey, good baby, this ain't working for you," then you are really not your girlfriend's friend. You are an enemy to your friend. You are an enemy to your friend. To let your friend walk out of that door when you see that outfit doesn't work. Don't go put no outfit on and your stomach ain't ready for it.
Oh my God.
We're going to talk outfits. That's talking. Don't go put your stomach stick out over. If your stomach sticking out of the outfit, you cannot out of that outfit. You put on the two-piece outfit and the one piece up here, next piece down here, and all you see is stomach first. Baby, look, let me tell you something. Back in the day, you could wear that. But now we are the time. Let me tell you something.
That before I had babies.
Right. Like me, I'm not putting on, skinny jeans don't work for me. I can't wear them. So I'm not putting them on.
I don't even know.
So we have to be, oh goodness, we're going to talk about outfits. Let's not talk what they can afford to buy. If you can't afford to buy, don't buy that. Don't buy that.
Wait a minute, wait. You are the one that said
I know.
You got to be politically correct because maybe that's all they got.
Yeah, they can afford it. But guess what? Buy, if you can afford it, buy something that fits the right way. Come on now. It's enough of this. We're too old. Most of us in this community, we're at a certain age now that we know certain things don't look right on us. And I know we saw that in that mirror. If you taking all your mirrors down, shame on you.
Oh my God.
Hey.
I don't.
May I add to that?
Go ahead.
Ladies,
go ahead
and also make sure you wear proper shorts if you're wearing something, like if you're wearing a skirt that's short, or even if it's long and it flows. I don't want to see your next Tuesday.
I don't understand that.
Oh,
ladies know what I'm talking
about. Okay then, ladies, we're gonna leave that right there for you. And men, let me say this, men. Let me throw this out. One thing I get a chance to say because we have an issue with the feed about hygiene. Listen, man, bring you 3 or 4 shirts. If you know you sweat a lot, bring you 3 or 4 shirts with you to the event.
I get an amen and a hallelujah.
Don't nobody want to grab your sweaty body with your sweaty shirt on. Don't nobody want to feel that.
And bring the deodorant.
And yeah, I mean, come on. Everybody don't want to have your sweat on their arms when you're trying to do. And then you got to do a carousel while you all sweaty. You all wet. Say that for your girl or your guy. But whoever you saving it for, I'm talking to the ladies now. I'm talking about. You say, ladies, if you sweat real bad, say that for your guy. Men, if you sweat real bad, say that for your girl. And make sure we get this politically correct right there. Because nobody want to grab all that sweat.
I don't even know.
Now, back to the outfits.
Go ahead.
I got one. Where do I go from here? Drew and Ann, they had on black and white outfits, vests, pants. They had on the light up sneakers. I thought that was very fun, different, and I liked it.
Boom, boom.
Trio, I gotta give it up to the winners of the trio competition, Nike, Tori, and Miss Paris. Those outfits, honey. I didn't know when they found thigh-high boots to get over them thick legs they got.
I don't know, but they did that.
They did all. I think every woman should have a pair of thigh-high boots in their closet. But I'm just gonna leave that at that.
That's what lady said.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yes, those were my fashion.
Awesome. Competition.
Everyone looked great though, by the way. Everyone came looked great.
Awesome.
Okay, tell us what you saw that wasn't great.
Well, we don't got an hour. Let's talk competition.
Oh, wait. I got one more.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I got one more. Best dressed couples. I got Sugarfoot and Devan Powell. When I tell you, baby, her shoes matched his suit. Oh. They did that. Tall Rick and his beautiful wife, classically dressed. They looked great. Honorable mention is wait. Couples. Who else did I have? Miss Charnice. Miss Charnice Simmons, who just recently cut her hair. She looks phenomenal. She had a beautiful flowy top. It was custom made. It looked great. Miss Charnice, you are everything.
All right.
Yes, I'm done.
All right, so do we want to talk about this competition?
Yes.
I mean, I don't even
about
know.
the memes.
Okay, first of all, are they called memes or memes?
Memes. But those was memes.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I didn't get no work done yesterday. When I tell you absolutely no work done, and I got a lot of work to do. These memes y'all got out here, I was done. We got to bring them up. Let me tell you
What
something.
in the world is memes?
Y'all, they're when you take a picture and you put words on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not gonna mention, but let me tell you something. Y'all, I said all the Stephanie to go to bed last night at 8:30.
Right.
Because y'all had to be tired from the foolery and the tomfoolery y'all had going all day long. And then it started again this morning.
Now I know they don't mention names, but I do. Ike Carter, use a fool.
Yeah, you're banned.
Use a
We're
fool.
going to go ahead and just ban you from Facebook. We're going to go
Why?
ahead and just... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just turn y'all in to the Facebook page because y'all are ridiculous.
Woo!
Okay? But no, let's talk about the competition.
Yes.
Okay. I think, from what I saw, I did not get an opportunity to attend this year, unfortunately. But fortunately, my grandson was born. So, yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, I was here for that. Baby Levi. So, I was here for that. Praise God for that. Okay, so, from what I saw, it was interesting.
That's a really good word.
So start.
That's a start.
It was
Entertaining.
entertaining,
Okay.
provocative,
Provocative.
Okay.
enlightening,
Enlightening.
desperate.
Oh.
Desperate.
Oh.
Desperate.
How about with the pinky out on that one?
Huh. I can't drink it because I ain't processed it all the way. What you mean?
Oh,
Give me an example.
An example of desperate?
Who was dancing desperate?
Michael Jackson
Uh-huh.
and R. Kelly.
Okay.
If I can fly.
Okay.
I think they need a new category, specifically for those who want to do acrobatics. Because you know the Olympics was in Brazil. The Olympics came back to Chicago.
Let me ask y'all a question. Here's a sensitive question. I'm putting it out there early.
Don't.
Sensitive subject, sensitive question. Here we go. Now, let me set it up first. When I first came on the scene, when I used to see people dance, whether it be in the different competitions, different categories, even in the trios, what's the word? Authenticity of the dance was unbelievable. And when I see that, I'm simply saying that for one reason only. When I used to see, whether it just be one-on-one or the trios, you could tell that the guy or whoever was leading the trios, if all three was leading, that this was coming off the top of their head on the spur of the moment. And maybe look, practice some things, but for the most part, it was not choreographed. Is that the right word?
Yes.
Choreographed?
Yes.
I got the right word. I say it right. Y'all not good with words sometimes.
Choreographed.
Choreographed. And that seems like everything that you see now and on the world, some of the guys, some of the teams, the world's largest, everything is so choreographed now that, and I understand y'all practice that and you set it up that way. I got that. But I'm trying to understand is that where we are coming to now for a competition that we got to go to somebody to choreograph the dance? I'm just asking.
Well,
Because when I used to see Drew do the trios, you can tell this boy, and even when he do it, because what you see him on the stage do, he do it out on the sets as well. Which means this is something that he is coming off the top of his head right there. There are a few things he might practice, but for the most part, the whole entire routine, that's the right word, is not a routine.
okay.
I mean,
I'm waiting for somebody to.
I think you have to have, because it's a competition, so you have to have your wow factors.
I'm with the wow factors.
Your wow factors, of course, would need to be choreographed, routine.
Absolutely, get it right, because you need to get them right.
You need to get that right. However,
But the entire dance?
Yeah, I saw some stuff that didn't even look like stepping. It was
Right.
I don't even know.
The whole entire, come on, when I'm talking about choreograph, I'm saying that, yeah, I understand you have to perfect, like that move
Wow stuff.
like that move that Ed did when he did that swing, that catch up, swing around, swing back around, stepped across, swing back up. Yeah, that's a wow fact that you better. Well, you saw his piece. He released a practice video.
Practice video.
Ed,
Him when they made a video out
hilarious.
of it.
Ed, hilarious. Man, you a good guy, man, for the put that. You are hilarious. Amanda, hey baby, you hit that. I can do a laugh. But I understand that. See, they practiced. They got that right. And then when they did the little step together, they practiced. They got that right.
Right.
But if you heard the drill sergeant in the background saying dance.
Watch that hand. Watch that finger.
Well,
I loved it. That's what it's about.
That's what it's about. It's not about the whole entire 3 minutes is a routine.
Okay, but see, here's where the problem lies.
Okay.
And I'm being very general because I don't know all of the winners. So I'm just being
What's Doc say? I gotta see what Doc said.
When you start to rehearse and you start to get these routines and those people win or place, aren't you giving it credence? Like you're saying that's cool?
Allow me to play devil's advocate for a minute, because in every other genre of dance, it's quite okay to do a routine. It's quite all right to have a choreographed dance for a competition. But for whatever reason, in stepping, it's frowned upon. And I wonder why, because like I said, in every other genre, it's quite all right. In fact, it's expected for you not to come out there and freestyle. Whereas in stepping, it's very much frowned upon, and they want you to pretty much come out there and just dance. So I wonder why that is.
Let me read these here. We don't want to lose this comment. Doc said you shouldn't be able to be a routine. Exactly. Central Florida said, remember, it's just all about the dance. In Chicago, if you're dancing not together, it would not matter what kind of tailor-made outfit you have. Your dance will kill the outfit, just saying. Hello. I think the wow factor comes from an impromptu move and it's executed flawlessly. I agree with you. Thanks, Samantha. Yeah, I agree with you. That's what I believe in that. Yeah, the wow factors should be something you practice, get that right. But the whole entire dance, come on. Look, I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, and I ain't gonna say it. But somebody else gonna say this for me. But when you sit here and you got one person walking around and the other person holding this person, then the other person switch out and start walking around. And man, that's a routine. And you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm not in charge of anything when it comes to that. But I think there should be something that says, where did the actual trio or the dance, or even in the couples, where did the actual dance take place? Because you spend 2 minutes doing the routine and maybe 30 seconds dancing or stepping. Come on.
But you place.
And so
that's a
particular
problem.
point, you're giving it credence. That this is what
That's exactly. And as long as we keep giving, yes, if we keep giving this foolishness credence, and it's going to keep being the same thing.
And I think we'll eventually lose the art form.
Yeah, because
I'll be honest. I mean, because I remember listening to a show last year. Again, I don't like to name drop, so I won't. But these folks were talking about the fact they were preparing for the world's largest last year, and the fact that they didn't even practice. They kind of got the day. They was together the day before, and they danced a little bit. And they got up on the stage and they brought home the victory. It was about the dance.
Right.
It's not about
reasonable comments. Keep
all of that. And I think that's where we lose it, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's all about who can do the best tricks. Now, maybe that's something that's definitely needed in... I think it's needed for the ones that can do like the freestyle, like your new school and the trio. But I guess my concern is folks are not even stepping, though. Like when I saw, I didn't even see people really stepping. They just was...
Okay, here we go. Here's some good stuff. Here's some good stuff, y'all. See, we're going to let y'all take a heat today. One says, why aren't the rules expressed to the audience and what the judges are judging as far as performance? Good question. Doc, there were only a few contestants that were sticking to the dance in the contest. 100% agree. 100% agree.
Oh, yeah. Just a side note, their outfits are part of the judging of the contest.
Yes.
So just
your
so
outfits
you know,
are definitely a
part of your scoring. So
okay. I think that's a huge part. So again, we go back to what you can afford versus what fits.
Right.
You should get a 10 at least on your outfit. Right? I mean, if it fits well, I think it is okay.
So, you know, I mean, if I want to see a good routine, I really just turn the TV on and look at Dancing with the Stars. I just want to see a good routine. But if I just want to see some good stepping, and I'm gonna put Doc out there because Doc stayed on me back in the day when I was learning. I'm still learning. Doc used to say, "Hey Will, hey man, you not dancing." He said, "You got a ton of moves, but you not dancing."
They want to see you dance.
They want to see people dance and dance. Doc said, "Now when I start learning how to find a dance of it, he said, dance into the move." He said, "Now learn how to dance into the move." So Doc he stayed on me about that. I'm like, first I didn't understand that. But as I started growing in dance, I said, aha, now I understand what Doc been saying for years to me. He said, dance into the move. And when I look at the trio, let me tell you something, one of the baddest guys I've seen trio, especially in Atlanta, and I know he probably not watching, and that's Desmond. That boy, they'll put you in, and when I watch him, you can tell there ain't no routine. He's dancing off top of his head. Right. He's going for what he know based on the people he have dancing with him.
Right.
And to me, that he could never repeat that same move again because why? It was at the spur of the moment. And so I think if we going really, my opinion is, I would love to see the authenticity of the dance go back to where people are really not doing routines. Ever since the other couple that won years ago did it back-to-back years, they won back-to-back years. Awesome routine, and it looked great. Don't get me wrong, it was beautiful, and they did their thing. And it seemed like ever since that, everybody feel like the only way we can win that we got to come up with a routine for the whole entire 3 minutes.
You're losing you're creating a wow factor.
Yes.
The wow factor is there. And I would like to say that the wow factor doesn't get you the win.
Right.
But I think that would be an untrue statement. Based on some of the stuff I saw some things that really seemed like it should have placed, but they didn't. The other stuff that placed, I felt like.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I thought for certain that Smoke and Erica were going to place. You couldn't tell me that they were not going to place. Granted, I'm a novice in this dance, under 2 years. Y'all know that. Right. But what I saw them do, I thought, oh sure,
they danced the dance.
What? They danced.
What?
They danced the dance.
What? Yeah. I'm trying to. Just thinking about it,
got you.
Man, when I tell you they
had a
were
nice little pocket.
Yeah. Ooh, they was. But then again, the flip side of that was they had Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk. So most people, I think, took.
I saw one of the judges. I can't wait to see that person. I'm gonna talk to them and find out, get a better understanding.
I'd like to know that, just so because again, y'all know I have aspirations to compete.
Right there. I
have aspirations to compete in the world's largest. So I'd like to know, based on what I saw, what were they lacking or what was missing that they weren't able to please.
Well, I know.
Okay, go
ahead.
Rules are posted, but I think it helps to just go over some general rules to start, which then I think elimination should be also a factor. If folks aren't following the rules, are routines not allowed? See more.
Okay, a routine's not allowed.
And why the
are routines not?
Why the aversion to routines? That's what I'd like to know. Why in this dance is it?
Are routines not allowed?
I don't think they were.
But it can't be the whole dance. It's something like that. Like they don't.
Okay, because what I'm saying is the entire dance is a routine.
Especially in a trio.
Did y'all hear what he said? I don't know. Like I don't even know. I know I had somebody inbox me and they said they have been coming to the world's largest 5, 6, 7, 8 years as a spectator, never competed. And that they will always ask the judges from their perspective, what are some of the things that they see versus what the crowd sees. Right. And she was very disheartened by some of the answers. At the end of the conversation, she said, well, it's a Chicago thing. I don't know what that is. I follow her.
I got somebody from Chicago on right now.
I
got somebody. I know. I ain't gonna call your name. You know who you are. You from Chicago.
It's a Chicago thing. So it's like if you're not from Chicago, then you don't understand it.
Okay, Chicago said they should just go back to the original and freestyle categories. Okay, Chicago, you know who you are. What does that mean when they say it's Chicago? What does that mean? We don't know.
I mean, I got an idea, and I'm not from Chicago, Atlanta.
I'm gonna wait for you. You know who you are. I'm waiting for your answer. You from Chicago? You know what I'm talking to. CFS. You know what I'm talking to.
I think I know what they're saying. I think I know
what they saying.
I think that they are saying First of all, we need to look like we're dancing together.
That's number
100%.
one.
Some of these I saw that they holding each other's hand, but they're having two different conversations.
Or what about one is over here on the west wing and the other one is down the steps?
Yeah.
Did I say
That ain't,
out loud?
see, I think that's some of the stuff that they're talking about.
Very entertaining.
Very, very
They need a
entertaining.
freestyle category for nannies
But that
like
should not be winning
Well,
because,
they didn't.
was it,
They didn't.
they didn't win.
They need a freestyle category, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
And then also, let me talk about the judges just for a little bit. I think they should add some out-of-town judges.
Oh.
I don't think all the judges should be from. Did I say something? I think they should.
They had out-of-town judge.
No, I don't mean you live out of town, but from Chicago.
What do you mean?
That ain't what I mean. What I mean is you have never lived in
Oh,
Chicago.
that kind of out-of-town.
I mean
Okay.
out of town because I think the perspective would be different. Because I think I think it's creating a you don't have a chance in hell type of attitude from a lot of people, and they're not competing.
I do hear rhetoric about I'm not going to compete because I'm not from Chicago and the politics of all that. Let me tell you something. I feel like there are individuals that win that are not from Chicago. You just have to go out there and blow their mind so that they don't have a choice. But look at Detroit. Detroit came wrecked house. Those folks are not from Chicago.
But you can admit they drive,
LA.
they go to Chicago a lot though. They get their nuggets, they get their little nougats
Right.
from Chicago.
It's their dance.
I mean,
You have to pay your dues. You have to pay your dues. I said that.
so she did. I mean,
So let me
she
understand
did.
what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
honestly, she really did.
Now, so when you said pay your dues, you mean you, oh God, man. All right, here I go again.
Oh Lord.
So maybe I want to understand, when you said pay your dues to Chicago,
Yes.
is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
So you're saying you have to basically, to get what you're looking for when you are in Chicago.
As with everything in life,
Uh-huh.
whether it's promotion at a job,
Uh-huh.
winning a contest,
Okay.
you have to schmooze.
You have to snooze.
Just
Okay.
like what Pete Frazier, Andre Blackwell, and T. Pratt did in the Majestic Gents. What did they do? They schmoozed the crowd. Did they have to come out and kiss all of us and touch all of us? Absolutely not. But they want repeat business, so they did that. There are unspoken rules in politics, business, and every facet of your life. There are unspoken rules that you follow. You don't have to. But I think it's their dance. It's called Chicago Steppin', which means you need to go to Chicago. Don't let me start singing. Well,
You know what?
you can't call yourself a Chicago stepper
I'm so done.
if you ain't stepped to Chicago.
The lady just sang that.
So what you were saying then,
Really?
so what you were saying then, let me make sure I understand this clearly here now. Hey, I'm just saying.
Really? Really?
So all of these, let's just say, okay, let's just, I'm gonna put him out here. He may not be on all, but he may be, okay, let's say if, and I'm not sure if he is or isn't, if Tall Rick decided to start a class, if he doesn't have one
How
already.
much is the class? Wait,
No, hold on. No,
Wait,
hear the question. Hear the question fully. Because I'm the devil's advocate for this moment. If Tall Rick was to start a class in North Carolina, and he taught this class, him and his wife Dee, were to teach this class, you tell me they not Chicago steppers, the people that learn under them, who is from Chicago? Will they ever go to Chicago or not?
No. I don't think.
That's not what I was saying.
Well, help me, because I'm
What I
confused.
was saying
Because
is-
you said you're not a Chicago stepper unless you step in Chicago.
No, meaning, I think
Help me out.
meaning from that, you have to visit Chicago.
That's what I meant.
You have to learn this culture of the
That's
state.
what I
If they never went to Chicago, but they still learn under Tall Rick,
And they will never win.
and it ain't about winning. If
I'm just
if they
gonna
learn
say
under
the
Tall
same
Rick
now.
and D as an example, because
Okay.
I know they're
You
from
said
Chicago,
Chicago.
they're
Okay.
awesome dancers, and they learn through them, and they were to go to Chicago to compete. You gonna tell me they can't win just because they never went in?
No,
They never
because
visited Chicago?
Let me tell you something. I'm almost certain.
They would tell them.
They will tell them we're taking a trip to Chicago before this.
Let's say they didn't. I'm still the devil's
I
advocate.
just think they would.
So if they were to teach some students and take them to the world's largest, you cannot convince me that because they've never gone to Chicago prior to that date, that they're gonna be boxed in and can't win.
I'm not suggesting that they can't win.
Come on now.
What I am suggesting is I can't see Mr. Tallrick and Miss D not telling them or not imploring them to go. Like, that doesn't even sound right. Like, even my instructor's like, we need to go to Chicago.
They're not a point about going. We're talking about this is their first visit to Chicago. It's the competition. It's gonna be hard to convince me that because these are noteworthy instructors.
They are, very much so.
And if that student never went to Chicago until the time for competition, that just because they've never been there before and don't nobody know who they are.
Well,
what y'all think?
Let me throw something in
y'all
there.
think?
I would like for somebody to name one couple that was actually taught by somebody here or wherever that were from Chicago. They were actually taught the dance by somebody in Chicago that never visited.
and Rhonda taught
Wait a
William
minute.
Nealers.
That
And
never-
I took second
that
place.
never
And I
visited.
never went to
You
Chicago
never went to
until
Chicago.
Rhonda B. and Rhonda taught me all of my advanced and along with some help with through Doc. And I went to Chicago, made my dance partner, and we took second place.
And you never been
behind Ed and his dance partner at that time. And that was my first visit to Chicago. So when I make this question, know that I already know the answer to most of that.
You've already answered the question.
Well, I already knew that. I know you can win.
I
I already knew the answer to that, so I knew that wouldn't be valid, to say that. Just because I didn't visit there prior to that date. I mean, come on.
But that wasn't the point that was being made, that you couldn't win.
Don't know what you said. That's
I
the
said
point.
you can't call yourself a Chicago stepper unless you've stepped in Chicago.
That's what I said.
I didn't say anything about competing.
Okay, but you say you can't. Okay, but again, I think that's harsh to tell anyone that you are not a stepper if you never ever go to Chicago.
I don't think we went as far to say you're not.
Are you saying you are not a
think-
Chicago stepper? I'm confusing the words.
I don't think I actually say you're not.
I wouldn't say you're not.
I think you need to learn this culture.
I think you need to learn the culture and learn the dance and go there and usurp all of it.
I got that.
Part of what
say?
I was saying was in jest, obviously. I'm not, of course, who am I to tell somebody,
Yeah,
you're
where
not
they need
this,
to
you're
go.
not this.
Right.
I'm brand new in this community. Y'all know that. So, of course, I'm not saying definitively, oh, you can. I don't even call myself a Chicago stepper because I still don't know all the nuances of this dance. When people say, do you step? I say, no, I'm learning. Anyone can attest to that. So let me just be clear. It was said in a jovial, this is banter. That's what this is. This is banter. And I am in no way an authority on any of this.
We don't know what
I see a big writer right. I gotta read
we
that.
sit up at this table, honey, and drink tea. We don't know nothing else. Right. We don't know nothing else.
That's why it's called talking tea.
Right.
Let me see what this says. Okay, this says, let me see, here we go, guys. Let me see what all this say. It says, well, I understand the why there are not eliminations in the prelims, but you can see in some of the prelim performances that people don't take it as seriously anymore. Eliminations could up the ante. People would bring the A game.
What folks saying?
Sister Tofuri, because they had to work hard for it. Exactly.
I mentioned you earlier, theories, just so you know.
Yes. Okay. Awesome.
I think.
But anyway, I said we are not the authority
No.
by any means of saying who is and who isn't. But I like to, when I hear questions or statements, I like to, to tap in on them statements and questions because I like to always have a clear understanding so that we are not misunderstood. Because I would hate anyone to be to listen to this show or go back and listen later and say, well, who world told her that or told them that you're not Chicago stepper if you never stepped in Chicago?
I wouldn't go that far to say you're not. I do think in order to understand this dance called Chicago stepping, you need to go to Chicago. You need to dance on their floors. You need to go to their clubs. You need to talk to the people that have been dancing this dance for many, many years so you can understand the culture of it. I know it helped me personally. I can speak for myself.
Okay.
When I went with my instructor. She showed me around, introduced me to folks, and my eyes said bling. Me and my husband's both eyes were just like, oh my God. So it definitely opened my eyes to it. And I think if you're going to be true to this, you need to go to Chicago.
It's a completely different experience.
It just totally is. And so I don't know. I mean, that's if you want to do the Bankhead Bounce, you need to come to Atlanta. I'm just saying.
And Harlem Shake, you need to go. But let me say that. But I've been to Chicago, and on a couple of occasions I've gone to the different clubs. And let me tell you this, and you got to understand, see, the difference in Chicago, and I will say this, the difference in Chicago and everywhere else is this. If you want old school, you go to the old school stepping club or whatever they have that night. Because let me tell you something, what I found out was, and I felt like I was bamboozled by some of the stuff that people had said to me about Chicago. One thing, and I'm going to throw this out here. Oh, they don't dance to this kind of music. That's a lie.
What kind of music?
Hip hop. You ain't got, no, I'm telling you what was told to me before I got there.
Right.
When I got to Chicago, and I'm thinking, because when I first got to Chicago, well, before I got there, all I was hearing was, you know, the music that's really kind of old school all of the time, and they were saying this is the real Chicago step of music. So when I get to Chicago and I go to one of the old school clubs, or a place that they have an event at, or stepping at, and I'm in there, yeah, but they had some of everything, and I'm sitting there like, and then I can attest to the fact that, yeah, by going to Chicago, it allowed me to understand some of the rhetoric that's being spewed out of people's mouth, that so-called I'm from Chicago, or so-called I live in Chicago, whatever you want to call it. I found out some of the rhetoric that was being said to me, come to find out it wasn't true. And so when I get there, then I find out, yeah, you got different clubs that you can go where you got your old schoolers hanging out. You're going to get that nice Chicago, real old school style dancing. That's what you're going to get. Ain't no count going on. Them brothers and them sisters are in there dancing to the rhythm of the music. Yet you can go to some other clubs on the other side, and yet they're doing more of an up-to-date. Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to be funny, and this is always going to be controversial for me, and I'm okay with it. The fact is that if we keep things, me personally, I'm up in age. I got a little age on me. I understand that. But if we keep the dance and keep the music the way it is, then young people are never going to get involved. This dance, y'all ain't got to like this statement, but this dance will eventually die if we don't get some young people into this dance.
Oh, that's a whole nother show.
I know, so I ain't going to go into that show. That's another show.
That's a whole nother show.
I ain't going to go into it right now. But
the reason why is because, again, I have people, it's a very good topic about the evolution of it, that the dance needs to evolve. I kind of agree with it, but then again, I kind of don't. It is what it is. The Chicago stepping. Why does it need to evolve? Evolve to what?
Oh, well, let me answer that for you.
What is it going to involve?
I'm going to give it to you. Here's the answer to that. When you get a chance, and anybody go to YOLOsteppers.com, go to the History of Chicago Stepping. It's a video that was sent to me. I didn't go get it. This was sent to me from someone in Chicago. This dance evolved from different dances.
Correct.
It came, you got the bop in there, correct. You got the swing out, you got everything has evolved. So you're not going to sit there and tell me that this dance is stuck where it's at. Because of the fact that it has evolved from different dances over time.
That's a good point.
But it's a very good point. But I think the main thing is the evolving, the evolution of it. I get it somewhat, but people want to forget the basic Chicago step. Everything has a foundation. People don't want to take the time to actually learn the foundation and then grow from there.
Well, that's different.
They already want to be there at the evolution part of it.
That's different.
And that's when you start to get the injuries on the dance.
Everything has the basics of starting. How you get started. I don't care if you go to salsa or
they go to
ballroom,
Chicago.
You know.
Let me tell you something. Just because you visit Chicago a lot, don't mean you got this dance.
I mean, just like listen to R. Kelly saying "Step in the Name of Love," you ain't got this dance.
Just because you got R. Kelly songs and albums.
Listen to that R. Kelly song, you got this.
Don't mean you got this dance. Now I digress.
So, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm just this is a whole other topic. We're gonna get into that another day. But I think it's a great topic. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, we have to keep, I see it all of the time. We make this thing way too stressful. You know, and honestly, yeah, I'm thankful that I did get a chance to go to Chicago to find out all of the rhetoric that was being said to me about a good example was, you know, Chicago, they dance in all these nice clubs and all these nice floors. No, they dance in a lot of hole in the walls that I went to, just like we dance in some of the nice places and unnice places. So we're not gonna sit here and throw that out there that every club that you dance at in Chicago, and I went to them. So I'm not telling you something somebody told me. In fact, when I first went to Chicago, somebody said, this is a club you need to go to. When I walked in there and I said, oh my God, this ain't nothing but a hole in the wall. And don't go tell me about being crowded. Y'all tell me y'all want all this air conditioning, y'all want all these great floors, you want this, that, and the other. And all I find is that you lie on people. And this ain't people from Chicago to say this. People done went up there and come out with that lie. Because when I got there, I was surprised. I was like, I danced on concrete, I danced on cement, and I danced on floors with holes in it. Don't sit there and tell me that that's no, I don't want to hear that no more.
Well, let me tell you what the difference is. In Chicago, stand up. Y'all don't need no powder, though, do you?
They don't need no powder. You know why they got leather shoes on? That's the difference.
I don't see them dancing in combat boots. I don't see them with some flip flops on. They don't need all that foolishness we got. Okay, let's say Atlanta got better floors.
I be needing.
We got flour, not flour. What the hell?
Powder.
Powder. We got
felt on the bottom of the shoe.
Hold on, y'all. This is a killer for me. Y'all gonna hate me. I got used to it already. Nothing bothers me more than to see somebody go dip their whole entire both feet in the powder, and then you gonna slide up and back. Baby, you did not need that powder to slide back and come back up. You did not need powder to do that.
You know what?
I'm sorry.
I can't.
They need the powder for that. They did not need that powder to slide forward. You can walk up and walk back. Ain't no footwork going on. You can't get no footwork when you slide forward.
The show
and back.
is done. We just ended the show. Thank you guys.
Wait,
I appreciate it.
Hey, I'm being serious. Y'all laugh, but I'm serious. I'm just
say that.
But you don't need powder to slide up and back. And I'm not being funny.
Yes,
That's a true statement.
But you are.
Because
Did you say they whole foot though?
they put that. I was out.
Up to their ankles.
I was out at a party on Saturday.
Cankles.
And I saw this guy stick both feet in the powder. I'm like, looking at him like, dude, you gonna spin on your heels too?
You know what?
You didn't need powder on your heels.
I'm guilty because I've done that. That's why I'm
You do not need powder on your heels.
Wait. I got one mention I forgot for my fashion segment. I forgot Joe and Jerry.
We gotta get ready to go.
On Friday.
We gotta go. Stop.
We gotta get ready to go. We gotta get ready to go.
They need that powder. They said stop it. They need
Joe
that
and Jerry
powder.
Tucker Friday.
We gotta go. Josephine and Wes, great job. We gotta
The
go.
whole foot in
We
the
definitely
mouth.
We gotta go.
Guys,
I digress all the way to the
he
end.
said-
But don't be putting your whole entire foot in the powder.
Listen, I don't even know
Dip
what
your ball your feet, your toe in.
How do I stop this? Wait.
Let
Let him finish at the bottom.
I'm just
hey,
gonna
with that being
listen.
said, y'all have a great day. It's been an awesome. I've had a good time.
I don't even
If y'all enjoyed this here show, give us some before we go. Give us some high fives, some thumbs up. Give us some. Let us know. Hey,
I'm done.
I know I said some hard stuff, but I love you. Make no mistake about it.
Well, here's the benefit.
Thank you for having me. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you for
We
being
want
here.
to thank
Yes. Lady Sings
Mrs.
the
Black Swan. Lady Sings the News. She'll definitely be back. I'm sure. I've loved you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to Talking to You with Tika and
Co-host Will.
And listen, now we can't use the powder down there, but we can use it on the floor.
Yeah, but I got love for y'all, but man, but we gotta stop some of the foolishness that we doing on that dance floor. We don't need powder on our whole entire
I'm
shoe.
done. What a hit stop there because I can't.
Y'all have a great day.
Where's
Have a
stop?
great
Where's
day.
stop?
Have a great
Where's
day.
stop? I don't
Finish
even
at
see.
the
I don't
bottom.
even see it.